She can't ignore you after receiving these 3 WhatsApp messages. If you've ever sent a message to a girl only to be left unread or ignored for days, or if she replies with one-word answers that kill the conversation, this video is your game changer. Hi, my name is Arian, and today I'm going to reveal 3 powerful WhatsApp messages that will make her respond immediately. Stick around because the last message is something no woman can ignore. Let me ask you this. Have you ever wondered why some guys get instant replies while others get ghosted? The secret lies in understanding how to trigger her curiosity, build anticipation, and make her feel valued. By the end of this video, you'll have 3 foolproof message templates that will not only get her to reply, but also keep the conversation flowing naturally. Here's a little secret. The human brain is wired to seek answers. When something triggers curiosity, it's like flipping a switch in her mind. She can't help but want to know more. So, how do you use this to your advantage? Send a message like, "You won't believe what you were doing in my dream last night." This instantly grabs her attention. She'll likely reply, "What was I doing?" Now you've got her hooked. But here's the key. Don't reveal the dream right away. Use this opportunity to steer the conversation toward something deeper. For example, you could say, "It was so random, but it made me realize something about you." This keeps her engaged and curious. Pro tip, be creative with your dream. If it's someone you barely know, avoid making it too intimate. Instead, make it fun or intriguing. For example, "You were teaching me how to salsa dance in my dream. Do you actually know how to dance?" This keeps the conversation light, but engaging. Now, let's talk about anticipation. Women love looking forward to something exciting. It's like giving her a little mystery to solve. For example, you could say, "Your birthday is next month, right? I've got an idea you're going to love." Or, "I saw something at the mall yesterday that reminded me of you. When are you free so I can give it to you?" This builds excitement and makes her wonder what you're planning. She'll likely reply with something like, "Oh my God, what is it? Tell me." Now, you've got her full attention. Another example. "If you agree to go out with me this Friday, guess where I'll take you? I bet you've never been there." This combines curiosity and anticipation, making it irresistible for her to ignore. Finally, let's talk about compliments. But here's the catch. Avoid generic compliments about her looks. Instead, focus on her personality, achievements, or unique qualities. For example, "I've noticed how driven you are with your career. It's really inspiring." Or, "You have such a great sense of humor. It's rare to find someone who can make me laugh like you do." Compliments like these show that you're paying attention to who she is as a person, not just her appearance. This makes her feel valued and more likely to respond. Pro tip, if she's into fitness, you could say, "I saw your post about your workout routine. How do you stay so disciplined? I need tips." This opens the door for a meaningful conversation. Here's the thing. These messages work because they tap into 3 powerful psychological triggers. Curiosity makes her want to know more. Anticipation keeps her excited about what's coming next. Validation, genuine compliments make her feel appreciated. By mastering these 3 types of messages, you'll not only get her to reply, but also keep the conversation flowing naturally. Now that you've got her attention, the next step is to keep the conversation alive. This is where most guys fail. They get a reply, but don't know how to sustain the dialogue. Avoid questions that can be answered with a simple yes or no. Instead, ask questions that require her to think and share more about herself. For example, instead of asking, "Do you like traveling?" try, "What's the most unforgettable place you've ever visited and why?" This not only keeps her engaged, but also gives you insights into her interests and personality. A little playful teasing can go a long way in keeping the conversation fun and lighthearted. For example, if she mentions she's a coffee lover, you could say, "So, you're one of those people who can't function without coffee? I bet you've got a secret stash at work." This shows your sense of humor and keeps the tone relaxed. People love stories. Share something interesting or funny from your life, and then ask her about her experiences. For example, "I tried cooking a new recipe last night, and let's just say it didn't go as planned. What's the most disastrous meal you've ever made?" This creates a connection and gives her an opportunity to share her own stories. If she mentions something she's passionate about, use that as a springboard for future conversations. For instance, if she talks about her love for hiking, you could say, "What's the most challenging hike you've ever done? I'm looking for new trails to explore." This shows that you're genuinely interested in her interests. Sometimes, it's better to end the conversation on a high note rather than dragging it out. For example, "I've got to run now, but this has been so much fun. Let's continue this tomorrow." This leaves her wanting more and ensures the conversation doesn't fizzle out. Once you've mastered the art of keeping the conversation alive, it's time to take things to the next level. Sharing something personal can create a sense of intimacy, but it's important to gauge the right moment. For example, "I used to be really shy, but over time, I've learned to step out of my comfort zone. What's something you've worked on improving about yourself?" This shows authenticity and encourages her to open up as well. Inside jokes create a sense of exclusivity and connection. For example, if she mentions she's always running late, you could say, "So, if we ever plan a date, I should probably tell you it starts an hour earlier, right?" This adds a playful and personal touch to your conversations. Consistency is key. If you message her every few days, she'll start to expect and look forward to your messages. However, avoid bombarding her with texts, as this can come across as desperate. The ultimate goal is to take the conversation offline. Once you've built a rapport, suggest meeting up in person. For example, "I'd love to hear more about your travel stories over coffee. When are you free this week?" This shows confidence and takes the relationship to the next level. Mastering the art of WhatsApp messaging is about more than just getting a reply. It's about creating a connection that lasts. By sparking curiosity, building anticipation, and offering genuine compliments, you'll not only get her attention, but also keep her engaged. Remember, the key is to be authentic, confident, and attentive. Pay attention to her responses, ask meaningful questions, and don't be afraid to show your personality. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more tips on mastering communication and building meaningful connections. And if you have your own tips or experiences, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you.